mail, edition like number 8, I think. I don't know exactly. But I went to town today and finally got to check the box, and there was quite a few things in it. So I guess the first thing is not really a viewer mail present, but a present to myself, and I'll show you that right now. So here's my present to myself, and that is a 2-speed out of an 1850, which I need for my purple 1850 project because I found that I was missing the center section that has the clutch fork in it. And so it was one of those deals where I found some people who had some and they'd sell me that piece for $300, or I could buy the whole thing for $250 off of a parted out tractor. So I just got that shipped here and I feel I'm still money ahead. So hopefully we'll get back on that project soon. And I think that was the last piece I needed before I could really start hitting it hard. I'm sure I'll find some little stuff here and there, but basically I think now I have everything we need. So first off, in our pile of stuff here, let's see. I'll start with this one. This person, let me get it all together here so that I can. This is from viewer Derek. Viewer Derek commented on one of the videos where I was checking the hydraulics on that 1755, and I had used galvanized fittings, and he said, oh, that's terrible because it's going to blow up and kill you. And I never even thought of that. I've been using it for years, and it makes sense. That's why there's special hydraulic fittings that are made of steel. So he says, please find a few different options in the box for your hydraulic gauge and pressure setup. Sorry it took so long. I grabbed them off the shelf the very next day of that video, and they've been riding in my center console ever since. I have had that trouble too. If stuff goes in my pickup, it's in there, but it rides around in the pickup for a good long while. Good for you, though, because I threw in a few hitch pins to put towards your shortage of them around your place. Yes, when I was digging out all those implements, that's when I realized how woefully short of hitch pins I was. My boys and me do enjoy your content. Keep it up. I actually just picked up my first Oliver tractor 2 weeks ago, 77 row crop, a 1949 model with yellow cock-a-doodle-doo. Sorry. A 1949 model with yellow stripes. So that's just like mine. I've explained that before. The earlier ones, the frame stripe was cast in and it went all the way back, and then later on they kind of chopped it off right behind the grill. I suppose that was supposed to save money. I have a Farmall 140, a 460, and a Super MD. Ooh, that's cool. I think the MDs are cool. Along with a John Deere 70. Just about got all colors on my little hobby farm. Anyway, be safe and keep the videos coming, Derek. So let's unpack. And let's see what we have here. I guess we'll just follow suit. I dropped some of the paper a while ago, so. All right. We have hitch pins. That's great because I tried one time. I thought I was going to like have a pin on every implement, and I even on some of them welded it on the chain, and they still get robbed off of there. So hitch pins are always a good choice. I tell people, my family, to give me stuff like that for Christmas. Hitch pins and vice grips you can't go wrong with. Let's see here. Oh, there's the clips for the hitch pins. I'll set those aside. And then we have some different fittings so that we can adapt our gauge and our different gauges we have to the tractors, you know, because the tractor's 1/8 inch pipe thread. So like this setup here can replace what I got in there now, because it's just made out of galvanized pipe, and that might go boom. So thank you very much, viewer Derek. I appreciate this. Like I said, I never expect stuff, but it's really cool when I get stuff like this. And super nice that you were considering my safety, because I didn't even think of that was a problem, and it makes sense. I mean, you're dealing with like 2,800 pounds of pressure sometimes, so the galvanized pipe probably is not a good idea. All right, next on our list, let me put this over here is, I opened the box, are ready to check these out. It says, designed, built, and gifted by the dad of the Wisconsin Oliver nut, Dennis. And inside of the box, he has also provided me with a hitch pin that he made. And I think that's super cool because it looks like I probably won't break the ring off of that one. I've been known to pull the handle apart on some of those others. So that definitely will be useful. Hitch pins, like I just said, that's always a good choice. Thank you very much, Dennis. I enjoy watching your guys' videos too. I need to get back on the ball. We actually have, Jeff and I have a collaboration idea there, so I need to get back on the ball and film that so that you can all see that. So that's in the works. But thank you very much, Wisconsin Oliver Nut Dad. Finally, we have, somewhere there was a note. I'll read the note first. Like I said, I was always taught, you read your birthday cards before you open the present. Ross, I really enjoy your videos and sense of humor. I was watching the video on the Oliver 66, which is right here behind me. That's partially why I chose this to film in this spot. I was watching, oops, sorry, haven't been drinking yet. That'll come later. I was watching the video on the Oliver 66, and the head gasket being sealed to the block in the head. Yes, it was miserable. It's right here. The center section of the gasket came out, but the coating on both sides remained stuck to what it was. They really glued her down. Removing that material can be very time consuming, so I hope you don't mind. You may already have a set, but here are a couple of carbide scrapers. And that is super cool because I did not have a set of these. I have some gasket scrapers that I got off the tool truck and stuff, but we had one of these in the shop and they are super good. But as he says in the next line of the thing, I'm sure you have finished the job already by now. No, I did not. But hopefully they will come in handy in the future. Caution, these things really like to dig into soft metal. And yes, that is true. So I'm going to use my wits about me when I use this, but these are good because they do the job. Somebody mentioned in one of the things that I should get like a air or a powered scraper. We had one of those at the shop too, and I didn't really like to use it unless absolutely necessary because you could get the same type of thing like this with the soft material. You could, if you weren't paying attention what you could do, you could actually do more harm than good and dig in and what have you. So, but anyway, this is from viewer Farron, and he's commented on a bunch of videos. And again, thank you very much. These are definitely going to come in super duper handy, and I really appreciate it, as I do with all of the gifts from the viewers. So, let's set that aside. While we're on the topic of the 66, I did get a call back from the shop that has the head, and the head on this poor little feller is actually in pretty sad shape. So I'm not sure where we're going to go. He's getting it all the way stripped down, and he's going to pressure test it again to make sure that the casting is worth putting the effort into. But as of now, it needs all new valves, all new valve guides. It needs some welding done to it. It was a lot rougher than what it first appeared. He said there was no margin left on the valves at all. And it needs the seats put in the head too. He said that was not good. So I'm waiting. When he ever pressure tests it and lets me know that that's worth pursuing, then I'll get the parts together for him. I think I can get all the stuff he needs, and then we can put it together. I probably got enough stuff around here used that I could give him, we could do, but why would we do that? Let's just do it right. It's a part now, so we might as well go with that. But as soon as I get that back, we can try out those carbide scrapers, and we should be able to slap the head on and good to go. So I'm hoping that that'll happen in the next, it'll probably be 2 weeks from when I'm filming this, which you never know when you're going to see this, but so probably in the next 3 weeks it'll be before we get back to this. So that will have made this about a month turnaround time on this project, but that's just the way it is. It needs to be done because this is too good of a little tractor to just sit here and do nothing. So if we can get it where we can run it and drive it, we're good to go. Somebody asked about the 1655. It's still in pieces. I need to get on that project too. I just haven't had time. I've been working on some of the customers' projects, trying to get those done. So I'm just trying to get stuff done here and there and throw in whatever I can whenever. You don't always see the videos in order of when they actually happened, but I'm trying to keep it interesting, and maybe, like if one video is about taking the head off of a tractor, I don't want the very next video to be about taking the head off of another tractor. I try to put something else in between. So anyway, yeah, another viewer mail. As always, I appreciate it. It's maybe hard to get that across on film. I'm amazed that people even watch, and it blows my mind even more to know that people take the time and money to send me stuff, because I certainly did not believe that that was going to happen. So anyway, as always, I want to thank you so much all for watching my videos. Keep commenting and liking and all that stuff, because that's supposed to help out the channel, and then we can do more fun stuff working on old tractors or whatever. And as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.